Hi, good morning guys. Assalamualaikum. Yesterday, I went to Beyond Paradigm 2019 exhibition, and our company favorite also have a booth under the Magic Pavilion. So I was quite fortunate to meet two robots, I would say. One is Sophia, but unfortunately because Sophia they have limited time slot for public to take photos with them, I'm unable to take photo with Sophia at a very close up, so I couldn't manage to talk to her. But anyway, I also managed to went to Robopreneur. They have this advanced development autonomous machine named as Adam. So that is the Malaysian robot developed by Robopreneur. So it is a good start for us to begin our journey towards Industrial Revolution 4.0, and talking about robotics, artificial intelligence. This is a good bold step that we need to move forward, because in order for us to venture into a new era, we need to be bold and brave enough to take new risks and build new solutions. But what's interesting about Beyond Paradigm 2019 is that because they brought in robots, humanoids, and that is good symbol for the fourth industrial revolution when we talk about artificial intelligence, and how the industry will be transformed in a very different manner. So the jobs of the future will be very much different. And of course, when we talk about robot, there are three things that you need to know about robot. And the first one is about the 3B, I would say: the brawn, the brain, and also the bones. The brawn means that's the strength of the robot itself. I'm sure you see that some of the robots have different strength in terms of their physical strength and also their memory. And then they have these bones. Bones mean how the physical look of the robot. An actual humanoid must have all the physical attributes of human. But unfortunately, when we saw Sophia and Adam, it's half, I would say half humanoid, half human, I would say. It's only the upper part of the body. Also, so it's not a complete human where you have legs that can walk too. But Robopreneur mentioned that they are still working on the leg part. And the third part is about the brains, the intelligence of the robot. And of course, it tries to emulate as much as possible to be like human. And so there are also three types of, bukankah KLCC, Caspian, that robot Sophia doesn't have the hair actually, because they most likely they want to show because it's transparent, it shows the brain of the particular robot. And of course, since she's a lady, dia tak pakai hijab because di kepala dia tak ada rambut lah. You see. But anyway, there are three kinds of robots. The first one is the consumer type of robots, where you see like vacuum machine, small robots that move around and clean your house to help your house chores. The second robot is the service robot, where you will see it will represent a humanoid type, where it interfaces with the humans, the people, as a customer service. So you will see that in front, that serving a waiter that can help you providing interfacing and providing good service to replace some of the jobs at the counter, for example. And then there's a third kind of robot, which is the industrial robot and military, I would say. Industrial robots where you will see physically, you see a hand. It doesn't look like human, but it takes a lot of jobs that in the factory, for example. And in military, you will see robots that can for warfare, for defense, and so on and so forth. So these are the three kinds of robots that you'll be seeing. And but sometimes robot don't, because what we expect is that the robot looks like a human. It doesn't have to be look like human. Sometimes a robot is just like a box, a round ball. For example, Simon, the one that they brought to ISS, the International Space Station, is a very round thing. It has artificial intelligence. It can float around. So that is the kind of robot that we'll see, not like a human. But there's a lot of research work needs to be done, because most of the time we expect that how we can trust the robots, but there's the other question around: can the robot trust the human? So when they look at us, when they can understand, when we say trust, it means that honesty, the fairness, the benevolence, the confidence level, how reliable the person is. So if we as the human, when we look at another person, we can gauge the trust of the human, the other person. But do you think robot can have that ability to do that? Because some people can be very emotionless when they talk, and the facial attributes of the person, it's not that easy for them to predict or understand whether this person is have that trust or not. So this is the challenge of the research work, and we will see a lot more things will be done towards that, making the robot to be more having more intelligence, having more sort of wisdom. But I don't think most of us feel that it can't match the wisdom of a human. So that's something that needs to be not to be worried about. So people mention that jobs will be taken away by the robots. Of course, I love to have robots take the jobs away from these lazy people. So the humans who are lazy, if we have 30%, 50% of these people are so lazy, might as well we replace them with the robots, right? And the people who are working very hard, they need time for their family members and all that. So robots will be helping them in making that, their life more, I would say, they have more time for their family. So that's what robot is meant. So okay guys, that's some of the things which I would like to share with you about the three things that you need to know about the robot. One, it has that brawn, the strength. Secondly, it has all the bones, all the physical attributes, bones, physical, look like human. And third is about the brain itself. So these are the three challenges that people are trying to work on the robot itself. And the three things about robot, in which industry: the consumer one, the one that you will see at home. Secondly, in the I would say in the professional, in the service industry, and thirdly in the industrial, in the factory, or even the military. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.